Okay, I am back to talk about some foot techniques. Some things have changed since the last one I did, and I want to show you them. And also, I like the quality of this video camera better than the old videos. Alright, first of all, there's the up-down technique, which I talked about in the other videos. Alright, so up-down technique. Start with your foot up. You, in a very exaggerated heel up, you push down, you rock your foot down, lift up, make the second hit, return back to starting position. So, it is heel up, press down, rock your ankle back till it hits the bottom, and then let the spring bring your foot up and the beater back, and then you make a heel down hit, like that, and you lift back up. And you just continue the motion of down, up, down, up. Now, the similarities between this and traditional heel toe are, well, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is regular heel toe, for me anyway, I move my foot up the board a lot more, so it's completely on it. I'm not doing anything different when I move my foot up and down. It's just down here, I get nice even strokes. If I move it up here, I get a fast double. I prefer doing the even single strokes a lot more than doubles. I think it sounds better to me anyway. The doubles always kind of sound choppy for me. And the people who play like 250 beats per minute with doubles normally, from what I've seen, I'm not going to say all, most that I've seen have their beaters this far away from the head, maximum spring tension, and their bass drum is stuffed completely with everything they could possibly find in their house. And that's great if you have triggers and play nothing but extreme death metal where you have to play really fast the whole time. But it doesn't work for me. So that's your call. I have my beaters semi-far back, pretty loose spring tension. On the pearl pedal here, I have it so the thing at the bottom, the screw is flush with the nut. So it is very low spring tension. It's so the pedal doesn't work against me when I'm trying to do it. I also keep the head fairly tight so you get nice rebound and it comes off. Now, another thing with this up-down technique, it keeps the pedal, keeps the beater off the head. Burying it into the head like that is good for effect sometimes, like if you just want a nice punch. But the drum sounds better when it comes off. Now, for a nice loud hit and making it come off the head, I normally don't just go down like that, because as you can tell, the beater sticks to the head. What I do is kind of going like that. So hit it at the top and rock it back. Basically, it's half of that motion, and you just don't follow through with the backup part. That also works great on hi-hats for doing a splash sound, where it's just like, yeah. Now, this I find when you do it with both feet, down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, up. It has a nice, you can get a lot of power out of it depending on where your foot is. Like if my foot is up here more, I get a little less power than having my feet all the way back here. So that's a normally I have a lot more control most of the way up the pedal, so my foot, if you can see, it's only a little bit off the footboard. Like this is where the footboard ends. This is where my foot extends to. So I am still mostly on the pedal. Now, you can get some nice speed here being very relaxed instead of trying to playing like that. Take your time and be nice and comfortable. I find that it's a lot easier when you're doing stuff with downbeat snare instead of upbeat snare. I feel like I get sloppy when I switch to the upbeats. Like, alright, when I'm playing like downbeat type, it works really good. But when I go to like Slayer, thrash, skank beat, it seems like I get off a bit. So so that's just something to look into. It does keep you more relaxed at the mid-range tempos that most people on the drumming forums I visit seem to complain about. Like the people who can easily, because of the way their muscles work and whatever, can play 200 to 220 fairly easily, but struggle to get 180 because it's a completely different group of muscles they use. This technique works great for those mid-range tempos because it's nice and relaxed and you can still get some decent power out of it. Yeah. So